Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. The ODM party has been blocked from accessing State House. ODM party imezuiliwa sasa kwa mambo ya kuzungumuza taifa la Kenya. ODM is now locked out of a national conversation in the Kenya Kwanza government. Hii inakuja vizuri sana. You know, when Raila was alive, wakifanya handshake na William Ruto around 2025, hapo 2024 ikielekea 2025. Hiyo handshake ilikuja na kitu tunaita 10-point agenda. Hii 10-point agenda ilikuwa ni property ya ODM. Because the 10-point agenda is what brought ODM to the government. Is what brought John Mbadi to the government. Is what brought Wycliffe Oparanya to the government. Is what brought John Mbadi to the government. Is what brought Joho to the government. Experts who were sent to come and implement the 10-point agenda from Raila Amolo Odinga. So the 10-point agenda was 100% the property of ODM, but proposed to the government. So meaning, if there was anything to touch the 10-point agenda, ODM was to be involved because it was their property. Now, after Raila Odinga died, he left ODM. Oburu was appointed the party leader. Gladys Wanga, the chairperson. Sifuna remained the SG, and other deputy party leaders. So the 10-point agenda property after Raila died entirely remained in their hands. Meaning, any meeting that is supposed to discuss anything that touches the 10-point agenda, Oburu must be present, Gladys the chairperson must be present, the SG, new SG Omayo, now that Sifuna is not there, must be present, and ODM deputy party leaders must be present because the 10-point agenda was entirely 100% an ODM affair. Now, yesterday, one of the 10-point agenda, the compensation for the protest victims, was being discussed in State House. William Ruto was receiving the reports from the committee, the task force that was tasked, led by Makau Mutua, to oversee the exercise. So I expected that being an ODM property, I expected that yesterday we were to entirely have an ODM top leadership being invited to the occasion because it was an ODM property. That is what I expected. It was ODM's push through Raila Odinga to have the victims compensated. Victims of protests. The families of those who have died and those who are currently nursing injuries. ODM was to be invited entirely. So I expected the top leadership of ODM to be present at the event. It is so shocking. To me, it's not shocking, but to them, it is so shocking that even Oburu forced his way into State House after learning of the event without proper invitation. He confessed yesterday himself. Alisema kama ndugu yangu Raila Odinga angekuwa hai, angepewa first invitation. Can we listen the few seconds, if you missed it, what Oburu had to say?
First of all, Your Excellency, I would like to say that I was not properly prepared for this occasion. This is because I don't know why I was not properly invited to the occasion, but I don't want to complain. I think it is because my brother is not there.
You see, even Oburu was not invited. Ni ile tu labda alisikia kwamba kuna mkutano wa State House, akapiga simu akaambiwa mzee kuja. There was no official invitation. He has confessed himself. Humiliation. Humiliation. Meaning, the plan was to totally block ODM from attending that meeting. That was the plan. They never wanted ODM in that meeting. Junet was there because he was in that committee, not as an ODM, but as a committee. Because kulikuwa na watu wa Kenya Kwanza also in that committee. So Junet didn't come at the capacity of ODM. Junet came at the capacity of a member of the task force. Now, I warned ODM. I told them, once William Ruto is done with you, mutashanga. Uzuri mimi niliwaambia. I said it here. Nikaambia William Ruto is not someone you should be pampering. Because there is something he's aiming from you. Once he succeeds in dividing you, you will never see his call again. You will never see him in Kisumu. You will never see him in Migori. You will never see him in I don't know where. He will just disappear the way he disappeared from Sabina Chege and Kanini Kega. Gladys Wanga has been singing the 10-point agenda. Everywhere she goes, 10-point agenda, 10-point agenda. She was very confident she will hold this thing to the end. Lakini sasa mambo ni kama hayo. Can we listen to Gladys Wanga?
Point agenda. They have been very well outlined here by Honorable Junet Mohammed. The 10-point agenda had a priority issue of inclusivity. When appointments were made for principal secretaries, we saw people being appointed from Samburu, from Kilifi, from Migori, from Kuria, from Kajiado, from every part of this country. That is inclusivity. The biggest part of our issue was also on compensation of victims. Na mimi nataka niombe our courts, our judiciary, our people who are hurt, the victims of post-election issues, are waiting, wanangoja compensation. Na baba pamoja na the president, they put together the committee under Professor Makau Mutua to handle compensation. Na sisi tulikuwa tunataka tuongeze hapo ndani pia mambo ya IDPs ambao walikuwa wamefukuzwa na wale kutoka huku kwetu hawakukuwa wamekuwa compensated. So ikuwe 2017 to 2024 plus IDPs. Lakini sasa ile mambo, kuna wale wakora ambao hawataki compensation ifanywe, wakaenda kotini wakasimamisha, washindwe ama wasishindwe. Na sisi tunaomba koti zetu, tafadhali mumalize na hii mambo ya compensation, mutoe kotini, watu wapewe pesa zao za compensation. Uyego koso kuyego. Tadu upende mugik. Kuna wale ambao wanatuambia kwa
Gladys Wanga has been walking around with that topic. Raila Odinga alituachia 10-point agenda. In the 10-point agenda, compensation of victims. Where is she now? Maybe she came to learn of the meeting on Facebook after William Ruto posted the photos. Sifuna warned them about it. Sifuna aliwaambia, Sifuna even rubbished the 10-point agenda, akawambia hii kitu haitawasaidia, and in fact it is not going to help them. Ruto has now hijacked the 10-point agenda, is now using it as a campaign tool ahead of 2027. It is no longer now an ODM property. Sasa imekuwa campaign tool ya Ruto. Jana ukisikia kwa speech alikuwa anasema I cannot. He couldn't even say I cannot, I will work, I will do. ODM is not in the picture. It has eaten each other. It is gone. Shame. But see, we warned you. Si tuliwaambia. Anywho, God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.